I'm Gil. This is Burkland Gardens. We're going to continue on at the wholesale nursery that we were at and showed all the conifers. And they also have a large selection of Japanese maples from different growers, a lot of them from Isley Nursery in Boring, Oregon. So you can see different weeping ones. There's Orangeola. There's, I don't know, this one here is, this is Virtus. More of a green one, and it's maples. Their colors change throughout the year. It's kind of the seeds are the wings on them are a red color. So this is a nice weeper. It's been probably one of the most popular of the green dissectums, the weeping type. And to my right, we've got Tamukiyama, which gives you a little more height for a weeper. It's not up. It's not doesn't get tall, but it'll grow a little. It'll mound up a little bit more with the branches arching down, and a nice vigorous grower. Again, it's one of the very top Japanese maples. It's hard to go wrong with a Tamukiyama or a Virtus or an Emperor One or a Bloodgood. Those are all good ones to start out with. Continuing on with our maples, we've got rows and rows of them. We're just going to hit a few as we go. I'm going to show you a couple that Max liked and what and they're pretty nice. There's also different types of maples in here. They're not just Japanese maples, Acer palmatum, but there's Pseudosaboldianum, and there's other types, the full moon maples and all that too. So varieties of weeping, golden ones. I'm pretty sure we've got Orangeola here, which I might have talked about before, but this is, I can call it Orangeola or Orangeola, whichever, but it's beautiful. Just the colors change throughout the year, and it does have an orange tone to it at certain times of the year. So it's not an upright, but it will have a little bit of height. It's been staked to have a little bit of height here, and then everything will weep over. So we'll move. We're gonna show this one. This caught our eye. This is one I've known about for many years. So it's called Esk Sunset, Pseudoplantanatus. The names are hard to pronounce, and but the variegation in the leaves just amazing. So and to find them in this size, these are probably close to 50 gallons. So yeah, it is. And a lot of times as it comes out new, we can see some new flesh right here. It's a little bit more vibrant, so they'll wash out a little bit as the summer goes on, and but the new growth as it emerges and throughout a good part of the summer, it's going to have that nice vibrant variegated color with the green and gold and maybe a little bit of pink going on in it too. So what an amazing tree. Looks like arbutus right here, a nice little shrub with red veins. So we tagged a tree here it's called the Japanese maple called Shin de Shosho, and it's favored by bonsai people, and you can air layer this one. It's one of the easier ones to air layer, let's put it that way. So it's a really nice plant, and it's showing lots of red this time of year. It's got the green going on in it too. You get a lot of color with maples. Maples are changing colors throughout the year, so it's from spring to summer to fall, just varying times of different colors. So that one's been tagged, and then we have another one down the way here. This is Emperor One of my very favorites. Quite common, but still gets to be a nice sized tree, certainly 30 feet tall, and the canopy will be 25, 30 feet wide. Just really a great tree. So here's another tree we just picked out called Shana. You can see the nice reddish foliage. It's got some foliage emerging here with some, you can kind of see that and see how small it is. It's hard. I think it's going to be picked up by the camera, and that it's just one that doesn't get it would fit the small yard. So it's a plant, a Japanese maple that you could have in your yard, and it'll be very well behaved, and with the small leaves and the color, just an outstanding maple. So this one here is called Burgundy Lace, another really nice Japanese maple. So we haven't looked at any. I don't know if we'll get them on camera today on film, but there are 20 different varieties of vine maples native to the vine maples native to Washington State and Puget Sound and around the Northwest. So and there's about 5 or 6 that are available. Burgundy Jewel, Sunny Sister, I think, is another one that's available, and they're quite nice. And to have a native tree that has all these different cultivars is pretty interesting. I think people would love to have one in their yard. So we'll try to get one. We'll get at least one on before we end the video. So you can just see, I'm going to move over here, and Matt's just going to get a shot down. You can see the color variation on all the rows of maples. You can see other shade trees in the distance there as well. Also, there's shrubs, hydrangeas. I just brought some hydrangeas into the nursery for extra color, and they're doing lots of hybridizing with hydrangeas. So that's another one. We're looking at. I never use it, so I got to remember its name. But barberry. The thorns they have barbs on them. So, but the colors are so outstanding. Designers love them. I think landscapers hate them because you end up with thorns in your fingers that you can't get out unless you rip it out. So we'll do one more little segment. We'll get maybe that vine maple into so you can see that, maybe 1 or 2 of those, and then we'll come back to this nursery at another time and do some more videoing. So again, these plants are available through me or your architect or designer, and you can message me, but I'm just asking you, please don't contact them directly. And they didn't even want to be on camera or identify themselves, so we try to keep the identification out, because if you contact them, they're just busy filling large projects with for plants. That's what they do all day long. So anyway, let's continue on. We'll look at a couple of vine maples. So here's one of the vine maples that are on at the nursery here, and Acer sonatum is the botanical name. This vine maple is called Little Gem, and you can see how this time of year you get a lot of color in just even the regular species of vine maple. Nice small leafed, red and green. The red is dominant, and we've got some green going on the inside there where the sun hasn't been hitting it. Very congested, and so this maple, like at average garden size, is calculated to be 5 feet wide and 5 feet tall. So you can make it a little more narrow. They prune well. So we're going to end the video today. Walking down an aisle in one of the greenhouses with I think these are canna lilies. I never use them, but boy, they're gorgeous foliage and the flowers on them. And there's groups of rhododendrons in here. A few hostas behind me. A few ferns. Looks like some windmill palms down there. So I want to thank you for joining me, and we'll get some more videos out here for you to look at. And remember, if you would like plants from a nursery like this, you can contact me, and I could be your nursery that you could buy through to get these plants. So until next time, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.